All right, what's up, guys? It's Shakester here, and we are here. And the reason I'm doing this is for the you guys, basically. Um, yeah. So after dark, that's our crew right here. After dark, and we are looking at the clan capital. So a few things about the clan capital that I want everyone to see. Oh, looks like we got a little battle going on. Maybe we'll you know what? Let's drop in on that and see what's going on. Ooh, we got Dragon Cliffs. I can take out Dragon Cliffs in 3 attacks, and sometimes it looks like it takes way more attacks. So who do we have? Beasts of Inakar is taking out the Dragon Cliffs, and looks like he's doing a pretty good job. So we'll go back and watch the replay and talk about what he did, what he didn't do, and how to maybe do better. But if this is his first attack, that is a very good job. So it looks like. Yeah, it looks like that's it for the live replay. Let's see if he... Okay, so someone's attacked. If you can take this out in 3 attacks, you're doing pretty good anyway. So let's see if he goes for another attack. Might as well take advantage of a live. And here we go. Looks like going in for the 3rd attack. He has got hogs and minions and a little dragon and... definitely a fire dragon. So it looks like, and on the we'll check out the replay, but he definitely looks like he's going with the best movies using graveyard spells. That's huge on Dragon Cliffs. You have to distract these dragons, and you have to get in there and destroy stuff. Now you can actually take everything out and not even get the dragon, but notice he has another dragon in the back. He's going to distract. And hopefully this other dragon will come in and take out the bad dragon. And there we go. He just did. So while the little guy's on the ground and the balloons can do their job. I love these graveyard spells when you're using an air attack. They actually, instead of just making your little guys on the ground, they also make some guys in balloons that float around. So that makes it for a lot of fun. All right. So he got it in 3 attacks. And let's go back to the map. I'm just curious, that's showing 99? No, what? It's done. We watched it. What? I don't know. That's some weird stuff. So Beast obviously used the same thing. I want to see what his actual lineup was. Let's pause it real fast. My phone is not liking the wireless connection, but he's got 5 sets of minions, 9 hogs, 1 dragon, and I always forget what that little mini dragon is called. He's got 1 graveyard spell and a rage. Okay, maybe for the first attack he used more rage and lightning. Okay, so let's go back, and what I really want to talk about. We're going to go all the way back. So, just for the guys in the guild or in the clan, I'm making this video just to help us all out. Okay. I started watching everyone else's attacks, and I was wondering why it took me 4 attacks to kill Skeleton Park and stuff like that. So I started watching some of the other attacks, and I formed my attack based off some of the better attacks. They're not the exact troops, but some of the same troops. And I've noticed other attacks using the same methods as me that look slightly different, but still work. So that's what I want to talk about. First of all, for everyone in the clan, if you have your big pile of gold or whatever this stuff's called, I don't even know. Does it have a name? I don't know what it's called. So anyway, before you start your attacks, you need to dump that, right? Because if you can only hold 25k, and you're going to be overflow, and if you overflow, you lose it. So I used to come in here, and I would go in here and try to find what I was trying to find, and come to find out that's not a good way to do it. So if you come here and you hit the little eye right here, and it tells you what's being already upgraded in each place. So, and up at the top, it has the priority upgrades, and I'm sure the clan leaders set that, and that's when we all go, hey, we really want to get our hog riders up. So someone set it as a priority, so you could go right here and just click directly on that top one, whatever it was super barbarians. It takes you right there, and then it highlights it. I mean, it's already set up to hit upgrade. You can hit upgrade, and you can contribute all your stuff to our priorities. And to me, that's one of the best way for the clan to stick together and go, this is what we want to do. This is what we're seeing as priority. So if you don't know if there's not something you especially want, because I used to just randomly do it, and I'm telling you, just go into the priority, hit that. Right now we got super barbarians, super giants. Today I emptied into super giants barracks because it's the closest to being done. And that's what I do. Whichever one's closest to being done and is priority, I go ahead and do that. So yeah, those are the 3 priorities. And then you can just go down and go, hey, is anyone else interested in doing whatever I'm doing? Yeah, that's a good one to go into, especially if you don't know what to do. Do one that's already being done. No need to search around. Okay. Enough of that said. Now, one of the other things I want to show is you go, hey man, I really want to upgrade blah, blah, blah. And I don't know where it's at. And you're clicking on all these bad boys, and you're trying to find that one thing that you find important, that you want to donate your stuff to, right? So if you click over here on your little potion and sword, it will come up. And then you're like, okay, so you see what I use, right? And let's say I want to upgrade the barbarians that's carrying that log. I don't even know what they're called, but if I hit that, it's going to come up battle ram. There we go. I want to upgrade the battle ram. See this little button says find barracks? You click on that and it'll take you right to where that's at. And then you're like, oh man, why aren't we upgrading it? And you click on it, info. Oh, it's max for now. There's nothing we can do because that's how we found it and that's how we upgraded it. So if you don't know what's where, the best way to do is click on your little potion sword thing here. Find what you are madly in love with. You want to upgrade this guy. Find barracks. It takes you right to the barracks. And hey, guess what? Mountain Golem Quarry, we're already working on it. Go ahead and contribute what you have, and you'll get that upgrade going. And that is one way the clan can definitely stick together and upgrade the same thing instead of everyone looking at something different. Now, I want to go into the raid map. And let's go into which, if you want to see the attacks and you want to see what happened, Dragon Cliff, we just watched that a second ago. You click on Dragon Cliff and you go to details, and it's going to show you basically he seriously had to hit it one more time. It was 99. That is insane. So that was pretty good. He got to 99 in 3 attacks. I'm going to show you different attacks that will work. And some people have only used 2 attacks to take out Dragon Cliffs. And, man, I don't know if it's luck or skill, but I can't do it in less than 3. But I can pretty much do it in 3 every time. And next week I'll have to attack Dragon Cliffs with my attack and show you that. Let's go to raid info. And you can look at different people. And you can click, see who's got what and how much loot they're getting out of that. And you can go to the attack log. Now, what I like about the attack log, so this our second set of attacks, and this is early. It's Friday. I just wanted to knock this out and kind of show some of the things that was bugging me last week, and I was traveling for work and didn't get a chance to do this. So let's go to us versus Iron King. We already defeated him. We're going to hit view. And in here, everything's good to go, right? So we can click on, Golem Quarry, right? And we're going to hit details, and we see Big D2. Let's see what kind of attack he used. And I like to stop. We're going to pause this bad boy, and he is going with 2 barbs, 3 sneaky archers, 4 rams, and 12. And he goes with heals. This kind of, when I saw this, I thought, what are you doing with heals? Why aren't you using graveyard spells? But it's working. It works for him. So let's watch it work, okay? So he's going to drop the heals. And at first I thought, what is he doing? And what I noticed is he's dropping the heals where it touches like 3 or more weapons, because that's where his hogs are going to spend the majority of their time, right? So yeah, they're in there. They're getting hit and they don't like it, and but they're also getting healed at the same time. And it's a method. I'm not necessarily sure it's the best method. But hey, man, everyone gets attacked the way they get attacked. I'm not here to criticize your things. I'm here to show you guys various attacks that the guild is doing, or I keep saying guild, that the clan is doing, and how they work. And then you decide what works for you, because different people have different attack styles. And a lot of these, I'll tell you, like right now he's at 38%. A lot of my first attacks are at like 30. And sometimes 25. My attack style, the first attack is terrible, but it paves the way for the second attack. And I'll show you on that. Let's check out his next attack, and he will 100% it. But you know how you have these potions sitting here, and they're still valid on the following attack from the previous attack. So he has these heal potions that really aren't being used. They were used once, so that to me is where you're not getting the bang for your buck. But like I said, hey, 2 attacks, this one's down, and so it does work. He's going to come in, and with the hog riders, he's got sneaky archers coming in to take out the little stupid hammer thing that usually destroys your hog riders, and then you have a bad day when you have nothing but barbarians and hog riders. And it gets me all the time, but I have overwhelming troops when it comes in, so it does take them out, and it does irritate me, but when it's all said and done, it's in. Now, as we watch this, the part of this attack that really scares me is it really starts to get slow here at the end, and you start to go, is he good? I think he's good. I can't tell if he's good. So you got hogs out here, and they're going to ignore everything that's not a weapon, no matter where it's at on the map. And then you're down to 2 hogs, 3 hogs. Okay, yes, yeah, you got 4 or 5 hogs over there, and you lost at least 3, and you got 2 more coming to the rescue. Luckily, almost all of the actual weapons are down. I think there's 1 more somewhere. I thought there was 1 hiding. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, there it is. So now they're down to 3. And this other hog, he's getting shot. It's down to 3 hogs, and we're like, what is going on? Is he going to make it? 3 hogs should take out a cannon, but it does get scary. Luckily, it starts shooting at one that was already kind of beat up, or it would have taken out possibly 2 of them. So now you got 2 barely living hogs, and they are going to make it. So, you know, we'll go ahead and speed this up. They get in there. There's 3 hogs and a barbarian. They're going to beat this up. And now they got to play the cleanup game, and they got to get over here, take these out, and now there's just 1 little cabin, and you got the poor barbarian. He can't get over there, and it's over, right? All right, so let me show you the attack that I prefer. I think, is this mine? Okay, let's see what he's got. We're going to come in, and we're going to quickly hit pause because I didn't last time. I had to edit this video. He is going with 6 rams, 14 hogs, and 3 graveyard. So his attack strategy is very, very close to my attack strategy. So, and apparently he's doing it better than me because he gets 72% in this first attack. So I did not mean to hit. All right, so he goes in, and now I'll tell you what, the one thing I'm confused on is he has not dropped his graveyard spells yet. Oh, there we go. There's 1 up there, and sometimes I can understand the saving them, but they take a little while to kick in. So I try to drop them before I drop any of my troops. But with that said, if you don't make it close enough, they never kick in. So it's kind of like sometimes you drop one too far back, anticipating that you're going to get somewhere, and you end up not getting there. So, yeah, this was a good move. Now, funny story is I believe I attacked the same base in the second battle. So we can see the differences in how I attack it versus how he attacks it. And we have got to fix this smartphone connection. I am not liking that at all. That's getting very annoying. All right, so he's coming in. Definitely got a lot of the rams, but he has got way more hogs than I do. I go with a higher ram count because they tend to distract everything a lot more, but I may change my numbers after watching his video. I kind of like having the more hogs. And I think it really depends on how many walls you have. When you have a lot less walls, the rams do become annoying. And I found that out, that sometimes I want to drop rams and they go run in the opposite way because there's not a wall in the direction I want them to go. So yeah, let's speed this end up. He's gonna, yeah, I'll tell you what, that was a damn good attack right there, especially, yeah, 72% in the very first attack. Let's see his next attack, and this next attack is just gonna be this is the attack I use, and I can tell you this is gonna be overwhelmingly just ridiculous. I mean, once he takes these out, he's going to just drop all 3 graveyard spells right there on the 2 missiles, because those things, that's what you normally want to drop them on. The big things that do splash damage, because it distracts them, and you've got little skeletons just chopping away at them and getting them weakened, and hopefully they get weak enough that by the time you get there, you hit them once or twice and they're gone. And this is what I love about this. Look at the end. There is literally hundreds of troops on the ground. All right, so I believe in this one, by the time I got here, the only thing left was the Capital Peak. And yes, that's me. 3 attacks on the Capital Peak, and that's what I want you to see, that how it starts out. This attack that I use. And we're going to pause. And what do I go with? I go with 10 hogs, 16 rams, 2 barbarians, and 3 graveyard potions. Now, what I want you to see here is, what I like to do is open up very slow. This attack kind of starts off slow, but it builds. And someday I'm going to figure out how to 2-star this clan capital. I'll tell you that. So let's check it out. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to drop a barbarian, and I'm just going to let him chop away, because I don't want to drop. I have 2, and I want to really clear this area out. And I checked, and we're good to go all the way, nearly all the way up to the wall. Nothing's going to hit us. But if we get too close to that wall, it's over. And see how the barbarian was taken. He got hit by a trap. I'm a 2x this, and then I drop in another barbarian to kind of clear the direction that way. And then I drop in my 3 graveyard potions. Ooh, that was weird. I drop in my 3 graveyard potions right on top of... Really? We're going to get all this crap while this is happening? I drop in my graveyard potions right on top of the bad boys right there, and then boom, I'm coming in. It kind of looks like spam. It sort of is, but I'm not going to use everything. And I'm waiting for more white area to clear so I can land more rams. And I'm trying to get right up the middle. I'm trying to divide the left and the right side just on this first attack. And that way I can attack this left side on the second attack. I took out those big structures, and now we're going to go, I'm going to focus on the left side. And that way I don't have anything from the right side really affecting the left side. And once again, I'm going to drop in this little barbarian, and I'm going to try to clear a path, and I'm going to take my time. I want to clear this path so I can have a definite line. Okay, I want a definite line. And now I'm gonna let the other barbarian come over here on the right side and take out a couple houses, but I'm mostly going to ignore what he's doing. I'm focusing on the left, dropping in my graveyard potions around the big boys. I'm going to let those stew. I'm starting to bring in my rams, throw in my hogs, and I'm just going to sprinkle them in just a little bit. We don't want to get them all in there too fast, especially if the clan castle or the Capital Peak, whatever that bad boy is called, if it locks in on a group, it really takes stuff out. So you want to keep things spread. And if you notice, these graveyard potions are just, especially even the potions from the first attack, look how many graveyard guys have just been sent in there. And of course they just get hit right as I zoom in, but all your little graveyard guys just went crazy in here. We got hogs coming in, taking out the splash damage. We just got to deal with that stupid cannon in the back. Unfortunately, it's going to win this round. And those barbarians, it just takes overwhelming force to deal with them stupid barbs. And that's why this takes 3 attacks. That little cannon over in the corner, it's going to be a problem, but we're going to take it out next. And on this attack, same troop setup. What are we going to do? We're going to drop in more graveyard spells on top of the big boys, and I think I just dropped one random because it doesn't matter at this point. This is over before it started, right? I just want more distraction. I come in with my Rams. I went ahead and just threw my barbarians in there, hoping they would take out that little cart because it was chasing my Rams. And now the spells are starting to do their thing. The graveyard spells. Notice the first graveyard spells, they're gone, right? But the second, they stayed, and the spells I currently drop. So when you drop a graveyard spell on your last attack and you don't finish it off, those little troops, they're there for the next guy. That's the same thing with the rage, same thing with the heal. But if they're dropped in a good place, it's going to help the guy behind you or person behind you. But this is what I love about this attack at the end. There's just so much. It is just overwhelming. Just hogs and little graveyard skeletons with shields. And what I love about those little skeletons, if you zoom in on them, you see they have a shield. Well, that shield is basically one hit, right? See how the skeleton without a shield? That's because he got hit. So they get shot once, they lose their shield and their helm, and the next time they're good to go. The next time, that's when they die. Let's see what we have here in Wizard. Okay, Oscar, we saw his attack. Barbarian Camp. We've seen Oscar's attack, so we know what he's doing. Let's go back out here and let's check out some of these. What's going on right now? There was one I really wanted to look at. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that was the one we kind of looked at. There's a 3 attack on Builder's Workshop. Let's see what happened on here. Most of these should be fairly simple with 2 attacks. So what he's going with out here, the sneaky archer approach. This is a slow, and it can be done. It can be done, but yeah, this is one, man, it takes some patience. I do not have the patience for this. And I never get it done in 2 attacks. It always takes me 3, so that's why I got away from it. But it is a good attack. You're coming in with sneaky archers. You're using their sneak ability. You're definitely not spamming. You hope they take a couple things out before they get killed, and then you bring in more sneaky archers. He's going to keep doing that over here. And like I said, this is one of those attacks that it just takes a while, but things like that happen. That bomb right there, and it takes them out, and you're like, man, serious. And the other thing about sneaky archers is like, man, I'm wasting sneaky archers on things like huts and little houses, and it's like really, somewhat of a waste. I don't know. It's definitely an attack that works, but as we watch it, you see how long it takes, and if you get impatient with this attack, it becomes like you'll waste it real fast. You have to be patient, and it looks like our guy here, Bethel Project, is definitely patient, and it's working for him. It's definitely a decent attack. I just want to take everything out in 2 attacks, and so I'm showing you this attack. It's a good one you can do. It's going to keep going. He's got, okay, now he's out and pulled off 42%. We'll go ahead and watch this whole attack series. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt too, even though this is not my attack style. Like I said, not my attack style. It is someone's attack style, right? So let them have it. Some people don't like coffee. I do. I'm barely awake right now. All right, so he is going to, bam, see, those traps, man. Those traps, really take those out. And that's one thing I like about the Rams. The Rams go running through, they get hit by a trap, they lose their Ram, and the Barbarian's still there. They have to get hit twice. Same deal here. This is going to come in more archers. Like I said, this is one of those super slow attacks. It definitely works if you have the patience. And that's the problem. I don't even have the patience to watch it. So yeah, it's gonna go in here, and here this to me is the the part of this attack that I don't like is you're going to come in here, you're going to get in the 80s. In 2 attacks, you're going to get in the 80s, maybe in the 90s. We're at 87 right now. Yeah, so he at 87 in 2 attacks. Like, man, now I got to come back, and I've got to use this entire group to take this out, you know. And that to me is the part I don't like about it, is because you end up just finishing off. I feel so bad for whoever that was there a second ago with the 1%, 99, man. He had to use another attack just to get the last 1%. Okay, all right, let's go back to the map. And I think that was, I feel like I did another attack in here somewhere. You know what? I may have just set someone up, I think, because I had an odd number of attacks. Oh, no, here we go. That's right. Balloon Lagoon. Here's my same attack of what we saw a minute ago. So we'll come in here, Balloon Lagoon, and if you notice, what I decided to do was come up this right side and sweep all the way around instead of hitting both sides at the same time. I dropped my graveyard potions on top of these 2 bad boys, and then for the third one, I wasn't sure what to do. I probably could have waited. I just dropped it on this other missile down there, and the thing is, nothing happens. They don't really do much until you get over there, but it looks like they are over there eating on it a little bit. So yeah, that definitely helps. Come in with my battle rams and a few hogs. Like I said, I think I am going to change this number. I'm going to go with less rams and more hogs now that I watched that other attack, and that's why I watch these attacks, because I just want to get better. I want to make the clan better. You know, we just want to get all this. If I'm gonna do it, I want to win. I'm terrible at clan wars, and I keep watching people's attack, and for some reason I just can't do what they do. In these, I do great in these. Maybe they're easy and I suck. I don't know. But hey, if I suck and I can do this in 2 attacks, then I think everybody else can probably do it in 2. Because this is somewhat of an OP attack, right? And we all know how it goes, so I'm going to speed it up, and it's going to get in here. And I barely got close to this other graveyard potion. And I'll tell you, the thing is, the 2 initial potions, although they help back then in this secondary fight, they may help a little bit, but not as much. So you see the potions are back here, and I'm dropping my new potions. Yeah. So when in doubt and you have nowhere else, you can drop it on a little capital thing. I want to really get my battle rams in here. And as you see, they're just running and running and running, right? They never even make it to a wall. That is the bad part about the battle rams, and that's why I probably need to cut it and just go ahead and add more hogs. Now, as you can see, these initial potions I have, these guys are just going crazy over here, right? There's nothing to stop them. They're going to keep building up. They're building up great, but over here, the same thing's happening. Overwhelming force. It's just coming in. It's getting almost stupid, right? I mean, this attack right here is just so OP. I've seen some people sprinkle a wizard or 2 in the back. Excuse me. Yeah, so you can sprinkle in some wizards. They take stuff out, especially once you have all these graveyard guys. So anyway, I know this was a long video, and I just hope it helps. I'm going to try to cut it down, edit it a little bit. And I hope this video helps you guys select some better attacks and see what you want to do. But I might not even cut this down. You can fast forward and figure it out. It's going on my personal channel anyway. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope this helps. Hey, enjoy. If you get into crypto, check out my second channel, PoorCryptoSteve. It's a real channel that I do crypto stuff on all the time. From time to time, if the clan likes these breakdowns of what everyone's doing, I'll put it on my personal channel and send you guys a link. Let me know what you think. So that's all I got. Thanks.